Hello, friends. In this episode, I would like to talk briefly about entrepreneurship, money, and finance. And I would like to talk a few aspects on personal branding, marketing. But before that, I would like to talk about 4% rule. There are different types of rules prevailing globally. 4% rule means if you have some corpus money, so you can withdraw 4%, and in such a way that you can still have money regularly. That means you can draw the money of 4%. So it's not exactly 4%, but we talk 4% rule because we have to beat the inflation. That's the one challenge. Then again, we have to beat the market. Second aspect. So these are the aspects involved. But as a rule, if you have, for example, one crore, so 4% you have to withdraw, and still money keeps growing, and you'll be able to sustain. So this is briefly known as 4% rule. Secondly, people are trying to retire early. They want to have pets, and they want to follow their passions, and they want to retire early. There is a concept of FIRE, financial independence and retire early. This is a new trend catching up globally, and it was written. It was a book written by two authors. One of the authors died. Another author is still alive, and she came to my connections, and I requested her to interview me, but she said that she was very busy. So the concept of FIRE, FIRE, financial freedom, retire early, is catching up, and people want to retire early. Because the era I was born is different, because I am 62. I don't have any financial independence. That's my personal journey. But apart from that, people want to retire by 50. Some people they want to retire by 40. Some people want to retire by 30 itself. So the trend is changing very fast, and there are people they don't want to have children. Double income, dink culture. Double income, no kids. Like that, so many concepts are popping up, and people want to enjoy their life, and sometimes they don't want to marry also, and they want to travel. They want to follow their passions. So like that, the world is changing so fast, and we find it very difficult to catch up, but we have to embrace the change, and we have to understand the realities, and we have to move. We have to go along with the flow, right? That's one thing. Then apart from this fire concept, then we have to base on index fund. So you don't have to think too much about investments, because according to the index fund, you can get money. So these are all the aspects I'm covering. So apart from that, I would like to talk about entrepreneurship. There are some content creators. They're rocking, and they are shining globally. They are building their brands, and they are making a lot of money. But at the same time, majority of the content creators are losing the steam, and they are getting fizzled out because they are not creative, and they are not consistent. So because of various challenges, they are not able to sustain, and they can't. They are not able to become influencers. But when you become an influencer, you can become a celebrity. You can get a brand. You can get money. You can get opportunities, like that. So I also published books on entrepreneurship, education, learning. So like that, so many things I did in my life, and I have authored 55 books within a span of 16 years. Out of that, more than 4 years, I had a brain stroke, and I'm still recovering after the brain stroke. So lots of challenges. This is again a different story. So now people are thinking ahead, and they are taking risk, and and not to take a risk is also a risk. So you need to take a risk, but you have to take a calculated risk, and so that you can enjoy the benefits, and still you can grow, right? So these are all the things, and this is about apart from this, I also published a book recently, and self-care. I have authored with my wife Padmavati. The title of the book is Self-Care. It talks about health, wealth, image consultancy, because my wife is a beautician, and she has also co-authored a book along with me, and she is a very good chef. Uh, and I am an author. So I thought of writing a book, and I wrote a book, and the book is doing good. The title of the book is Self Care, Stay Younger and Live Longer. That's the subtitle. So this is briefly about my book. So circling back to the story is, entrepreneurship is not for faint-hearted; it's for brave-hearted, and you need to take risk, and without taking risk you can't succeed. That's one thing. And and life is not a straight line. Life is full of ups and downs. I had my own share of challenges. I was betrayed by my siblings and my father-in-law and brother-in-law. So lots of challenges I encountered. I had set business setbacks in 2007, but I learned lessons and moved ahead. But again, second blow in my life was I had a brain stroke in the year 2021, and I survived by the grace of God. But still, I have some health challenges. So this is briefly about my life, leadership, entrepreneurship. So I request you to consider subscribing and sharing with your networks. With gratitude.